Morning. Morning, everybody. Some things I want to talk about early in the morning is crazy. First and foremost, I want to congratulate the new presidential party that got in. Hopefully, we can get some shit done. We can clean up some shit that, the past presidential person mixed up or whatever. But I have a question. Maybe y'all can help me with, you know what I'm saying? Now that everything's out the bag, now that everything's out the bag, it's been revealed that Rock Nation has a federal informant in their camp. They had a federal informant in their camp for a minute. We're just trying to find out how long the niggas know about this. So you have to be careful because there's a lot of crews that's running around like this with the feds in their background. And that woman's been down with Rockefeller, Rock Nation for so long that it's kind of scary. And nobody can tell me that Jay-Z didn't know about it. You dig what I'm saying? He had to know about it. And that makes me come to this thought. How long has shit been happening with Rock Nation? You know what I'm saying? How long has the feds been in Rock Nation and how many people have they saved? I don't know. Maybe it's that why Memphis Bleak started his own music group. I mean, it's part of the rap game, but at the end of the day, you don't hear the old Rockefeller team. It's funny how the whole Rockefeller team broke up. You want to be technical? The whole Rockefeller team broke up because there was a lot of other shit going on in there. And they're not the only label and the only record company that or management company that has informants in their crew. A lot of homeboys that be running with them, these be doing foul shit, getting caught up. Like this chick got caught up for a big time dope deal that anybody would have got life for. She cooperated and became a federal informant and put wild people into play. Why did Jay-Z quick to rush to go help Meek Mill in his defense when there's a lot of people from Brooklyn that he know that need help in their defense? He rushed to help Meek Mill. It's kind of funny. It's a lot of people that Jay-Z then jumped out the window and rushed to help. Not saying that he's part of that, but you got to be careful, especially having who you have in your motherfucking circle. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z is kind of wild because you never know sometimes, man. You really never know sometimes how people really be moving. Sometimes how and it should be so crazy because a lot of people just be talking and then they talk too much and they get around the wrong people. And that'll be their position where they can find themselves messed up. You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of crazy how people allow things to happen and they continue to keep I don't know. I find it kind of crazy how people could be caught up in situations and really take it that route after you knew what you signed up for. Once you knew what you signed up for, that cooperation thing went out the window, especially if you're in a drug game or if you're in gangs and all that. A lot of people be perpetrating frauds and be acting like they with the whole shenanigans, and then they be the main person talking all that tough, rough shit, be the main people, be the first ones to tell. Other people done went away and did time, and some people are doing life behind that person's decisions and choices. That person's in the street moving around freely like it's okay. And them people should be exposed for real, for real. If you have proof that somebody had told on you, expose them in a way where they can't have no people around them where they can harm again. But you got to be careful when people are that's telling around real people that'll really do them some harm. But a lot of these rap labels, they be knowing who the police is. Soon as you become an entertainer or a rapper, there's a squad called the Hip Hop Police. With all the people that's getting brought down, man. Feds don't already got their hands on them. A lot of you rappers do a lot of telling on yourselves on this shit too, though. Y'all be having these interviews and be wanting to look all important and look tough. And at the end of the day, you writing up a folder on yourself. These hip hop police is watching shit like this. If they infiltrated industry camps, they everywhere. And y'all rappers out there, y'all just giving them yourselves on a silver platter because y'all want to reveal how rough your life was, and half of you niggas never grew up in the rough life. If you got a platform, excuse me, if you have a platform and you have a following and a gift to utilize that platform in a good way, do that. Don't be on here preaching and putting out propaganda that's going to get the next person jammed up. They might be idolizing who you talking about, really want to mimic their life and go out here and do some dumb shit. All off of watching your vlog. Has to be lessons that's going on out here. I see a whole lot of presidential pardons going on before Donald Trump left office. Still ain't see Assata Shakur's name up there. It's kind of crazy. Nowadays, we live in a time where a lot of people are perpetrating that they're rough, they're tough, and they do a lot of street shit. They might even jump out the window and initiate some of the dumb shit going on that's circulating. But nowadays, a lot of people are giving up information freely, no reasons, or reasons unknown. Or if they get caught, they're giving up information because there's a percentage out there of these new wave rappers, even some old wave rappers, some new wave gangsters, some old wave gangsters. What's up, fam? Just elaborating on how there's a lot of new wave gangsters and old wave gangsters too, man, that really be perpetrating a lot of stunts, and niggas be quick to give up information. Shout out to my boy Payne, man. You gotta come by the store, B. You know, your bro got a store and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna link you after this. You heard? But you gotta come by the store. Come kick it with me, man. Nigga got a store, B. Doing the right thing, man. Ain't trying to get caught up and go back to jail no more, man. Who going send a nigga something besides you? A lot of niggas be jumping in these gangs and don't be knowing the definition of loyalty. People be bringing these people next to them. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, we got to, man. Each one teach one. But a lot of these cats be joining situations where they be feeling like they gonna get love and family origins. A lot of people who be screaming that they be in gangs, right? It's because they moms don't love them or whatever they trying to pitch. They don't got no father, no influence, right? Most of these gang members live with their parents or live with their grandparents. Niggas ain't paying no real rent and all that. Niggas is living off of other people. At the end of the day, you can't preach something to somebody if you're living off of other people. But skipping on back to this, not getting off the subject. Jay-Z and Roc Nation got a federal informant in their camp. The whole rap game knew. I don't give a fuck. If you from the 90s and you in the rap game, you knew Jay-Z and them niggas had some type of weak link in their chain, far as their label, far as their group, and this ain't just them, bro. There's a lot of, I ain't gonna even hold you. There's a lot of older niggas that misguided the youth. There's a lot of older niggas that didn't even jump when they seen people that they so-called love, or they might have ran with their parents in the street back in the days. There's a thing about that, man, because they never gave a fuck. The older niggas gave a fuck. That's right. That lady's a federal informant within his camp. She got booked on some heavy charge back in the 90s, nigga, and was allowed to get out. And it was a real big drug charge, they say. So at the end of the day, how was she allowed? That's right, man. Yeah. It's not just Jay, it's not just Meek. It's a few other rappers in the game that got this lady on speed dial, B. You ever wonder why how motherfuckers be getting jammed up in cases? And it's crazy how nothing else happens out of the ordeal. I mean, you don't hear nothing about it. You hear about a couple of hypes and motherfuckers be like, yo, so-and-so got booked and he's facing these charges and this, that, and the third. And next thing you know, you hear, oh, he's found not guilty or had to serve a probation stint or whatever. But at the end of the day, the charges that these motherfuckers be facing be really serious, and then you don't hear nothing about it no more. But what you do hear is you hear about Jay-Z jumping out there and he's on the forefront and he's going to help this person, going to help that person, going to help this person. That's right. Of course, they absolutely do. People get themselves jammed up because they don't know how to move no more. People forgot morals and forgot principles on how to move. And some people just be moving reckless and they get jammed up. And after they get jammed up, they giving everything up. A lot of these young boys is looking at this rap game now and we about to see, like now coming into the time, we about to see a whole lot of weak-minded individuals, weak individuals, problematic individuals, like just no progress. Starting to see it now. I'm starting to see a lot of people getting together and hanging out with each other and getting themselves into a lot of things where they getting jammed up or They got all these beefs and wars over shit that really don't make no sense. They watching a lot of music. They following a lot of shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like it really makes no sense. Like, honestly speaking, there's a lot of gang members that are professional. Feds ain't on them. I mean, positive, professional people to a point where they not even gang members no more. Because the real ones in the gangs is telling these successful people, yo, you don't have to be out there repping the gang no more because you're successful. You can bang that way. You can help situations out. You can organize functions that can give us a good look far as being a gang. A lot of gangs in New York don't give back to the neighborhoods that they're from. Gangs, period. There's only some gangs that you might go to some cities and some states and you really see them doing something for their neighborhood. And then you have your gang members that don't do nothing but terrorize the neighborhood. Not the ops hoods, but their own neighborhoods. If you in a gang and and you representing a certain neighborhood and that neighborhood don't like you or your gang, that means your gang is not doing nothing for that hood you represent. And if you're in them type of modes, excuse me, if you're in them type of modes, the main importance is to have your neighborhood backing you. Because if you're out there and you gang banging and all that and your neighborhood's against you, shit, you're really out on an island. Rappers wanted to be on these vlog TV interviews on YouTube. These specific vloggers wanted to be on their interviews so bad, so bad. And now the feds are using Vlad and all these other interviews where these rappers are saying some real personal shit that you shouldn't be talking about at all at no interview. You shouldn't even be telling your motherfucking homeboy nothing if he don't know nothing about it. If he come around, start asking questions like, yo, I heard such and such happened over here or such and such happened over there. And if you was involved with such and such, if niggas ain't fucking knowing, then you supposed to shut the fuck up. Niggas gotta do way better, bro. Niggas gotta do way better. That's the major problem right there. The major problem is the rapping. The major problem is the rapping, bro. A lot of rappers are forced to go out and live behind what they say. Because nowadays you're being held accountable for what you say. Nigga, the rap game's like court, nigga, with a stenographer. Now everything's on trial, B. Everything is dissected and put under a microscope in the rap game now, because now if you speaking that gang shit, or if you speaking you a killer, or if you speaking you really tough to that nature, there's some niggas out there that want to see what that's about now. A lot of these little groups that's coming out now, they be having weak individuals in their camps. Police know who to run up on. It's like a dog with the sense of smell. Police can smell who the weak one is. And sometimes the weak one be declaring that they the strong one. when you make the music, man, it's about what the consumer likes, man. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta look at it too. Drake starting to act like he a tough guy instead of staying in his motherfucking lane. So they say money is power. When a lot of people get money, and he had money though before he even started rhyming and shit. But now he got a little camp because now he's representing an area that has some tough guys in it. And now you making all that money, you become a target and you in the streets roaming by yourself. You're going to have some stick-up niggas that's going to approach you and run down on you with your security present. They don't care. So now he got his little crew. Not knowing nothing about his whole crew, but he knows something about a few niggas. And they bringing niggas around, the ones that's with Drake, that's serving as somewhat as hood security. They got other hood niggas that's in their camp. And there's one nigga in their camp that's weak as a motherfucker, that will fold, that will tell if there's something that happens in front of them. Everybody ain't built for that. Streets ain't for everybody. That's why they made sidewalks. I ain't gonna front, bro. I used to be in the streets heavy. Did a lot of shit. Some shit I won't talk about. Some shit that niggas don't even know. Some shit that niggas wouldn't even believe. Of course, Drake's gonna continue to make money than most gangster rappers. It ain't all about living in the street and being a street nigga for everybody. You know what I'm saying? The real gangsters is in the streets, putting in work, doing what they doing, creating an opportunity for them to get out the streets. That's a gangster to me. Gangster is giving back to your neighborhood. Gangster is making sure that the little ones under you don't follow in the steps that you went through. There's gonna be ones that's gonna shy away, but the ones who listen, that's a fact, bro. If I'd have kept that mentality that the streets love me, nigga, I'd have been dead already. Streets don't love nobody, man. I could talk about this situation, man. Go back to March of 1997. I caught a kidnapping charge. It was like 7 different felonies: kidnapping, armed robbery, reckless endangerment, endangerment of a life, carrying concealed weapons, shit like that. Me and 2 other co-defendants, my brother and another cat from Jamaica, Queens or somewhere. We was in college together, me and this kid from Jamaica, Queens. My brother came to visit on spring break. But exactly, this story I'm about to tell you is an example of how everybody want to be outside. Niggas don't want to tell this. But yeah, me, my brother, and this kid from Jamaica, Queens, named Trey Scott. Me and Trey Scott was playing ball upstate at a school upstate, Watertown, New York, Hickville. Make a long story short, my nephew was coming into the world and my brother needed to get home. He came up for, spring break. This was right before my nephew was coming into the world. He needed to get home. And we ended up right before everything. We go to the mall shopping. I had just got my grant money back. And we in the mall shopping. We run into this white boy named Jeremy Finelli. I remember this shit like it's yesterday. So the kid Jeremy must have went to school with us, but we didn't know that. So he recognized me and Trey. Had to. I'm on the poster, like the basketball spokesman for the school. So I'm on, as soon as you pull up to the school, I'm on a poster. Me and female basketball player that represents, she's on the poster. Then you got the lacrosse and whatever. I'm on the poster. Kid recognizes me out of the crowd with the kid Trey because Trey's on the basketball squad with us. Real shit. So white boy strikes up a conversation with us. So we from the city, we strike, we ain't crazy. It's a white town, black ball players. This is how y'all kids out there who's in sports now and in high school and college now need to pay attention. They be plants. Mind you, we in damn near predominantly white cities, little small shit. KKK was out there, still out there. Make a long story short, we getting to talking about weed and drugs and all that. So we giving the white boy rundown, boom, boom, not knowing that this white kid was selling drugs to 8th graders up there. So he just throws in the air, he need to get some cocaine. We not thinking nothing of it. We just thinking that we having a conversation or whatever. So he said, yeah, I need to get some cocaine, whatever. We like, yo, we from the city. We know where all that's at. He said, so how about we take a trip or whatever? I'll pay for the trip. And at this time, my brother's son was coming. He's like, but the white boy saying he paid for the trip, boom, 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 boom. So we trying to figure out how we going to go about this. We want to get to the crib. We want to see my nephew born. Facts. I had grant money. Could have paid the cab, could have took a flight, whatever. But the hood mentality kick in. I want to keep this money. We just take the kid down there. We going to get a ride. We get dropped off. He go find it how he find it and that be that, right? Kid says he's going to get some money. He needs some weed for the trip, whatever. Kid comes back with like 10,000. Mind you, I'm 18, 19 years old, $10,000 cash. Like 4 pounds of bud. We ends up taking a trip down the road. Make a long story even shorter, kid ends up getting robbed. The whole time Trey in the situation, and he knows what's going on. After the situation, the kid ends up getting robbed. We end up booking the kid straight up. Did time for it, can't get recharged for it. We ends up booking the kid. We gives the nigga Trey some of the bread. We put him on the train. This nigga, instead of going to Queens and going home, I swear to God, this shit just fell like it was trying to tell me. Instead of going home, this nigga goes back to the school. Now the kid get robbed. He's in the town. He tells the police where he's from. And he had to tell them that some guys from the basketball team was with him. Because mind you, there ain't no people that's black that's living out there like that. And if you do, you in an interracial relationship if you black and live in Watertown. If you're not in a relationship out there with a white person, then that means you on a basketball team for the school. So kid told police, dudes on the basketball team he was with, they open up the book. He point me and Trey out, but Trey, because my brother's not on the squad, Trey goes back up to the school and try to act like he wasn't part of nothing or nothing. They end up arresting him first. After they arrest him, all hell breaks loose. Now they come for me and my brother. So the moral of the story is, motherfuckers that you think around you are be perpetrating like they're around you and with the shits and all that, those be the weak niggas, be. And every group has one. Niggas got to do better and stop lying in your raps. Niggas got to stop lying to these young niggas. Niggas got to start telling the truth about shit that a lot of these so-called gangsters really ain't tough. Niggas walking around, yeah, you could fire off a pistol. Anybody could do that. You give a gun to a 3-year-old, tell him to point and squeeze it, he gonna point and squeeze it. Does that make him a gangster at 3 years old? Some of you dumb niggas might say yeah, though. It just makes him look even stupid, but it makes the person who gave him the gun even stupider. And there's a lot of older niggas that's been giving younger niggas wrong advice. And that be the spark to the match. It be the wrong advice that some of you older niggas be passing on out there. Or niggas shouldn't even be out here passing shit on to people. A lot of niggas be passing on the wrong information to these young niggas that got these young niggas gassed the fuck up. A lot of you little niggas is good kids. A lot of niggas ain't gonna hold it down, they go up top. Those is already known facts. Niggas get to county jail and start telling, bro. Up top, niggas get to county jail and start telling. Some niggas don't even get out of the booking, nigga, in the city jail. Some niggas don't even have give it enough time to get put on the city bus to go to county jail to sit for a day or two before they tell. Niggas is telling soon as. Seriously, though. Niggas is telling soon as. There's a lot of people in the town where I'm from that got booked on shit red-handed, dead to right, and it's a known fact niggas got booked on serious shit and be right back in the street. And niggas be receptive to them. But be running around in the street saying that nigga telling, but nigga be allowing a nigga who they claim to be telling to sit right next to him. Niggas is sharing bud with them. Niggas is talking about, yo, we did this. Hold up, but that nigga walk off. You telling everybody that nigga told on XYZ and don't fuck with that nigga, he a rat. But a lot of niggas be letting niggas stand next to him, gamble with him, smoke with him. This shit is sad, bro. When niggas gonna keep it 100? Niggas can't. Niggas don't like the motherfucker who keep it 100. Niggas don't like the nigga who don't keep it 100. The niggas who don't keep it 100 with niggas, the other niggas is getting caught up and jammed up because these niggas is not telling them, nah, nigga, that's stupid. Don't do that dumb shit. Nah, nigga, you knew that nigga since he was a kid. Nah, y'all niggas is like brothers, nigga. What's wrong with y'all? My town really let rap niggas divide it. That ain't gangster. Y'all let other people's lifestyles and ways of life corrupt y'all life. But that's how it be. It was so simple, bro. Matter of fact, I got photos, bro. Yeah, you got friends, B. You got me, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Punch you in your nose. That's why me and you always gonna be cool, Brody, because real niggas recognize real niggas, and I keep it 100 with you, you keep it 100 with me. And yeah, we may have got mad at each other at times for that, at those moments where niggas was told about themselves, but at the end of the day, loyalty's an action word too. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't show it. Niggas be talking like they loyal. It's so crazy. Like now the town's just so broken up. It's like niggas is really on gang time. It's really on gang time now, huh? Don't trust it because niggas be telling. New wave gang shit, niggas be telling, boy. I got a picture right now I could show niggas, right? I could show niggas a picture that'll blow everybody mind. This was in the springtime, summertime on the block. Niggas wouldn't even believe it. Niggas need to stop all that extra shit, bro. Niggas just doing extra shit. What's the real beef over? Shit crazy. I could show niggas pictures of the block when it was flooded. It's crazy, bro. When is it going to end though? When niggas gonna quit? When niggas gonna act like it's real? And niggas is out here dying. When niggas gonna act like it's real, niggas know niggas is dying out here, bro. Niggas think it's a joke, bro. Niggas gotta stop all that extra shit, B. Shit ain't stopping or saving nobody. Back to the real shit though. Nigga Jay-Z got the feds with him. And they got the feds in his camp. Niggas been new. Now Funk Master Flex trying shit on him. He was riding Rockefeller crazy. Pause. Now you want to try and shit on them niggas? See, that's the shit that niggas be talking about. Who's to say that Funk Master Flex ain't one of them niggas be? At the end of the day, you live and you learn. Just make sure you a nigga that learns before you have to live it. One love, B.